sit.
Sit.
Sit. A wheelchair.
Sit.
Oh, I just had a little cramping. I'm sure I'm going to be fine.
Don't listen to Fair Samantha. She tends to underplay. The fact is that she may be transporting a seedling, and the strain of PI work may have caused
What are you
complications.
talking about? I'm sure that's not what's going on.
Can you call Dr. Lee?
Dr. Lee, I don't want to be admitted.
I want you settled in a room.
Sorry.
Yes, and I will call Stone.
No, you will not. I will call Stone Cold if he needs to be called. Don't do that.
But I think you
Stop, Spinelli. I let you drag me here. Let that be enough.
Due to the illness of Rebecca Herbst, today the role of Elizabeth Weber will be played by Martha Madison.
Maybe I'm missing something. It seems your worry for Lucky is definitely a lot more than it was even right after Jake.
Well, it's been steadily downhill from there. Jake's death would have been enough for Lucky to deal with, but throw in Luke's involvement, and now Luke is gone. I mean, he's basically resigned as Lucky's father. How much is too much for Lucky to take?
I mean, he seems to be maintaining. You know, he's back at work, he got married.
No, that was before Luke turned him away. Just trust me. I know when Lucky's in free fall.
Yeah, I imagine you do.
I do. It's exactly the same kind of pain and anger and betrayal that Lucky felt when he found out that I slept with Nicholas. Jason, he's on the edge of an emotional cliff, and I don't know how to get him back, or if I can even get there in time. Lucky! Lucky! Lucky, are you in there?
Can you send someone as soon as possible, please? Detective Falconeri, PCPD, thank you. You sure no one saw you?
No.
And no one knows you were coming here?
Nope.
Okay, where the hell are you going?
I want to watch the fireworks.
What are you
okay?
What are you talking about, fireworks? Like, you just set a house on fire. Okay, the law tends to frown on arson, especially when it's committed by a
Give me
cop.
that speech. It's an abandoned house.
Who cares? You don't care about losing your badge, apparently.
Something my dad would appreciate. I mean, not as much as watching the place burn. Sounded like something screamed.
Yeah, it did. You stay here. I'll check in.
No. Hey, I set the fire. If someone's trapped or hurt, it's because of me.
Maxie, gosh, I hope you're not ill.
No, I'm not sick. But you look a little green. Why don't we sit and talk?
I've been a bad friend.
Somehow, I doubt that's true.
No, it's true. I didn't have my partner's back.
This is about Sam?
Yeah, I should have taken better care of her, especially considering her possible delicate condition.
Okay, somehow I feel you're starting at the end, so let's go back.
Fair Samantha's been restless. She's not a very good patient, and she insisted on accompanying me on a stakeout. You know, it's the first since her surgery.
Well, that's not such a big deal. I mean, I know from experience that stakeouts can be kind of boring. You just hang out behind a column hoping not to fall asleep.
Well, yeah, that would have been the case had the jackal been able to control his sneeze reflex. But alas, he could not, which necessitated a hasty and rather haphazard retreat behind an opportunely placed potted plant. And the resulting contortion caused Fair Samantha to have some cramp.
Maybe she just hasn't fully healed yet, and that's worrisome, but not tragic.
Yeah, but what if it is? What if my incaution caused harm to her unborn child?
This is ridiculous. I should just pay rent.
You do seem to end up here a lot, don't you?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Okay, are you feeling any cramping?
No, not at the moment.
All right, tell me what happened.
Nothing really. I was just working. It was my first time back to work since the surgery, and I went up a flight of stairs. I had to duck behind this potted plant.
Okay, is that when the cramping occurred?
No, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna order a round of x-rays and an ultrasound. Unless Spinelli's right, is there a chance you could be pregnant?
I don't know. What are the odds?
I'm more interested in the facts.
Well, technically, I suppose I'm not on birth control, but no, this is ridiculous. This is Spinelli just making this up in his head. He wants this so bad. He's trying to will it.
Well, no reason not to know for sure. I'm ordering a pregnancy test as well.
Lucky is incredibly strong, but he's missing a huge part of his support system.
And that's Luke.
Yes. They're so close, and they're both grieving, and they're not able to lean on each other.
I am listening to you, Elizabeth, but the concern I'm hearing isn't just for Lucky, it's for Luke.
Yes, I'm concerned about it.
Why? How? Luke killed our son.
It's not like he aimed his car and decided it was a good night.
Yeah, he
to
might as
kill
well have. He was drinking.
Are we really going to fight
Well,
about this?
I'm not fighting, okay? I'm sorry if it sounds that way. I'm really trying to understand. Why aren't you angrier at Luke? Lucky, I get. He can't keep blaming his dad. It's his dad. But you were Jake's mother.
I am Jake's mother. That will never be in the past for me.
I'm sorry.
When I nearly destroyed Lucky by sleeping with Nicholas, Luke didn't judge me. No matter what I've done, he's always shown me compassion. And he's been my father-in-law twice. He's family.
Yeah, but he was wrong, Elizabeth.
I'm not gonna beat Luke up. Okay, he's doing a really good job of that all by himself. Look at what he's doing. He is systematically dismantling his life because he doesn't believe he deserves anything good.
Maybe he doesn't.
You're entitled to your feelings, but your feelings aren't mine.
It's fair enough. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. You were going to say something about Lucky.
Yes, I can't imagine what it cost him. But Lucky set aside his pride and his anger, and he went to find Luke with the intention of bringing him home. And Luke wasn't interested. He turned him away and said horrible things that I don't think Lucky can forgive him for.
It sounds like Luke.
Listen, I don't want Lucky's heart to harden. I don't want him to become someone else.
You have to stop. I can't. You're the only one.
No! We gotta get her to the hospital right away. Come on.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make Fair Samantha as comfortable as possible.
Spinelli, don't hover.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Have the good doctors been able to ascertain the cause of your discomfort?
They're running tests. Lots of tests.
Including the pertinent one, I assume?
Spinelli is a little overinvolved. He thinks you might have had something to do with hurting your unborn child you're
Oh,
expecting.
come on. I'm sure I'm not pregnant.
Time and tests will tell. But just imagine the joy at the confirmation that there's a small stone Samantha.
Okay, Spinelli, it's fine to hope that Jason and Sam have a child one day, but you can't strong-arm them into it. And Sam probably just went back to work before her body had given her permission.
Exactly.
But the possibility does exist that there is.
Why don't we just wait until the test results come out and not put any more pressure on poor Sam?
I apologize. Perhaps I can make amends by bringing you something that your heart desires?
Yeah, that's a lovely idea. I would love a mango smoothie across the street. They're delicious.
One
Thank you
mango
so much.
smoothie is on the way.
You know, my first impulse is to try and fix things. For you, that's how everything got started that summer. Lucky was addicted to pills. I cared about you so much. I just wanted to make things better.
You did.
Yeah. But at what cost? You know, nothing's ever really been the same. Least of all, you and Lucky.
It was my relationship, too. I turned to you. I leaned on you. I chose to shut Lucky out.
I shouldn't have interfered.
If you didn't, we wouldn't have had Jake. Even for the time that we had him.
You know, when I think about him, I realize I would do it all again. You know, I would go through that exact same pain just to have 5 minutes back with my son.
I know.
And I have the same impulse to actually help you. But honestly, I don't think I can. I'd be happy to talk to Lucky, but I don't think I'd make as much impact as you would.
No. You know what? You're right. It's on me. I should reach out to Lucky and try and help him the way he's always helped me. Hospital wants me back. Jason, thank you.
Hey, you got time for a consult?
Sure, I just have to finish ordering these.
Hey, Robin, can you do me a favor and tell Matt I'm going on a smoothie run with Spinelli? Sure. Thank you.
Spinelli looks like he swallowed a cow.
Poor guy. He's so worried about Sam's delicate condition.
It's kind of funny, they're on opposite ends of the same aisle. Sam, there's no way she's pregnant. Spinelli, the only possible outcome is the we one. Hey, you just missed your lady. What does that mean?
Maxie left with another man, but she'll be back. Ready for the consult?
Tenth floor, secretary and Dr. Hunter. Yeah? Yeah. How about? Okay, I'm on it. What happened? How bad is she hurt?
She was in a burning building. She got hit in the head.
Yeah. Hey, Mac.
How did you happen to call on a fire at the Spencer house? And why weren't you here when the trucks arrived?
Well, it's kind of complicated.
That's been happening a lot, Detective.
Yeah, look, I can explain.
Save it. I want you to look me in the eye when you tell me your story. Get your ass back here now.
Yeah. Hey, that was Mac. I'll take care of it. Just stay with Siobhan.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Lucky.
Yeah.
She needs surgery right away, so I need your permission.
Yeah, just...
We'll be in OR3.
Excuse me. Is she going into surgery right away?
Not just now. The doctor's still getting ready.
Okay, could I have a moment alone with her?
A few minutes.
Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry, Siobhan. Just for everything. The way I've taken you for granted. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have never set the house on fire. It was selfish. It was pointless. And it never once crossed my mind that you would care enough to come after me and try to save me from myself.
Call 5528, Dr. Patrick Britt. Call 5528.
I don't know why you care about me the way you do. Listen, I need you to hang on. Okay? I need you to fight through this. And I'm gonna be here waiting for you. I'm sorry. I haven't been able to love you the way you deserve.
We have to take her.
Yeah, of course.
Hey.
You got a page to come back.
Yeah, we're short-staffed. I know you plan to go back in the ER with Patrick tomorrow, but I need you in there with Matt tonight. Can you handle it?
Yeah, of course.
Head trauma in 3.
How's the stakeout?
It's over.
Okay.
So, where are you?
Okay, first, look, there's no need to worry.
That's a bad way to start.
I'm in the hospital. But it's nothing serious or anything. I mean, I wasn't shot or beat up or anything.
Why are you there?
Well, I started to cramp a little during the stakeout, and Spinelli insisted on bringing me in here, and Robin insisted on running some tests.
Okay.
Look, I'm on my way right now.
No, Jason, please, really. I don't think you should come. I mean, I'll let you know if there's anything to worry about, then I'll call you, and then you can come.
What kind of tests are they running?
You know, the usual. Blood tests, ultrasounds, pregnancy tests.
Pregnancy?
They have to before they can do an x-ray. But it's... Hold on a second. No, come on in.
I'm sorry, I was dropping off some paperwork and I heard that you were admitted. Are you okay? Is everything all right?
Before you say a word, just know I've had all the experience I wanted with out-control Spencers. So I have my theory about what happened, but by all means, give me your version.
First, the reason I left the scene is because Lucky's wife was in the house. She was hit on the head by a collapsing beam.
Is Siobhan gonna be all right?
I don't know. I took her to GH. Lucky's there with her now.
Just what Lucky needs on top of everything else. All right, listen, we're gonna save some time here. And me, the anger-inducing pain of listening to you hem and haw while you try to protect your girlfriend's father. I've lived here a long time, and I've heard Luke repeatedly threaten to burn this house down to the ground over the years. Is that what happened? Did Luke finally follow through?
Nurse Weber! You just made my day. So glad you can make it. Welcome to the team.
Thank you, Doctor. Oh my God. It's Siobhan.
Yeah, Lucky's wife. Is that gonna be a problem?
No, absolutely not.
Good. So we're about to begin. Scalpel.
How can mango taste so yummy in a smoothie and so bad by itself?
Really? You think mango's gross?
It's mushy and it smells like socks.
I completely agree with you, by the way.
You're hilarious. Ready to go?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that Sam's test results, her pregnancy test is finished.
Changes if it's positive.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
What do you think?
I don't know, I just remember what it was like when I thought I might be pregnant and how I was so scared that I could be, but I was also hopeful that I was, and I was also in denial that the entire thing was happening.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't take some of the things that's happened to us back, but I am really glad that we are where we are right now. Happy, committed parents.
Mm-hmm. So you're ready to admit that Emma is the best thing
The
we've ever
best
done?
daughter ever.
Hey, Steve, how long do you think Siobhan McKenna's surgery is going to take?
I'm an idiot.
Excuse me?
Siobhan McKenna's your wife. I didn't take that into consideration. I just sent Elizabeth in there to assist.
509.
Maybe we should leave Sam alone for a little while.
What? But my friend and partner specifically requested a
You admitted Emma is the best thing we've ever done together.
We're a great friend. I'm sure Sam does too, but she sent us t-shirts so you can get her some keys. Maybe she's a little overexcited that Jason and Sam might be having a baby. It's almost like you want it a little more than they do.
May I have your attention, please? Hi. Look at all those faces. Yeah, I really got you, didn't I? Y'all thought you'd seen the last of me. Thought you'd thrown crazy Lisa in the slag heap and good riddance. Well, you know what? As it turns out, I need closure. That's a really bad idea, Detective. So what you're gonna do instead is you're gonna slowly put that gun down and you're gonna kick it this way. Got it?
Okay. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Good job. Good job. Okay, so you are not gonna move any closer. You're not going to interfere. I have absolutely no beef with you, but I also have no problem blowing your head off. You got it?
Got it.
Why did you have to go and do that, Steve? You know I was going to leave you out of it. Now you've pissed me off. Okay, we've got less than 1 minute. I need Patrick, Robin, Steve in the conference room. Maxie. I mean now. Come on.
Do what she says. No one needs to die over this.
Hey, nerd boy, you and Lucky, you're going to get in this elevator. Come on. And you're gonna slam the door close button. Otherwise, I'm gonna shoot that bitch Maxie right where she stands. This is your only warning.
No, come on, let's go.
I said now! All right, we all got in here. So we're all locked in here together. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Oh. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Is that an alarm of some kind?
Door's locked. We're on lockdown.
We're on lockdown.
What the hell is going on there?
Call the desk, tell them that we need additional supplies. They have to lift this lockdown.
There's no answer.
Wonderful. Well, just got to keep going.
If Luke was here, I didn't see him.
No, he was here all right. Luke's been on a downward spiral ever since he killed Jake. And I knew he'd pull a disappearing act, and I knew he wouldn't go quietly, but this is some grand gesture, even for the master.
You don't seem to like the guy very much.
Like him? Like him? How do you like Luke Spencer? He's a menace, always has been. And what kind of father deliberately adds to his own son's suffering? Hasn't Lucky been through enough? I mean, Luke kills Jake. He starts drinking more, not less. Burns the family house down to the ground. Puts Lucky's wife in the hospital, and you ask me if I like him? Okay. No, I don't like him.
All right.
And I'll be happy to arrest him if Siobhan dies for murder.
Luckily, we don't have to cross that path just yet, sir.
Commissioner Scorpio. All right, we're on our way. GH is on lockdown. We got to get over there and find out why.
Everyone find a seat. Guys furthest away from the door. Hands where I can see them. Now. It's good. You look like well-behaved first graders. Let's keep it that way. Okay, so here's the deal. No sudden movements. No threatening gestures. Or I won't stop shooting until you're all dead.
This is about me, Lisa. Just let everybody go.
Oh, no. That's not how this works. You don't tell me, I tell you. Okay? And no one speaks out of turn.
Lisa, what do you want?
Shut up. Shut your sanctimonious mouth. You've had your say. You all have, ad nauseum.
always judging me, insulting me to my face. Well, guess what? The tables have turned, and I'm the judge now. You're all on trial. And you're gonna have to stand up and tell me why you did every rotten thing that you ever did to me. Hear ye, hear ye. The court is now in session. Honorable Lisa Niles is presiding. Steve Weber, on your feet. Time to face your charges.
It's not too late.
Okay, come on your feet. You are charged with raging hypocrisy. General Hospital's guerrilla trauma surgeon and oh so sensitive chief of staff, that's bull. You're a garden variety sexual harasser, because that's what you did to me, you know? I mean, I was fine to screw around with, but then when you realized that I preferred Patrick, you jumped on the, oh, Lisa's crazy bandwagon and tried to squeeze me out.
That's revisionist history.
Yeah, well, welcome to Lisa's world. You speak when I say you can. You are also charged with abysmal managerial skills for looking the other way while Robin persecuted me. And you are charged with rank stupidity for siding with this drab little researcher instead of backing the money. Me. Now sit. On your feet. Come on. Seriously? You know what? It's completely up to you, but I don't care if you die sitting down. All right. Maxie Jones, you are charged with being an insufferable airhead with an exaggerated sense of self. You're charged with incessant prevaricating. I'm sorry, do you even know what that word means? It's like lying. We'll just call it lying. Incessant lying about things that you know nothing about. You are charged with bad-mouthing me to Johnny, the only person in this godforsaken place who ever stood up for me or gave me the benefit of the doubt. Okay, now sit. Or I might just waive your right to trial and shoot that insufferable smirk right off your face.
Yeah, what about Johnny? I mean, you're gonna put him through all of this after everything he's done for you?
Mm-hmm. Well, Johnny has been through worse. Have you ever met his father? I'm sure he'll be fine. It's a good try with the guilt, though. Do it again, and I'll kill you. Robin, your turn.
I'll cooperate, but stop threatening Maxie.
Goodness, your voice just grates. Okay, well, that's the first charge. Where do I go from there? Incessant whining. You are charged with being mind-numbingly boring, frigid, self-righteous, narrow-minded, and you are charged with delusion for refusing to see your husband for what he really is, a dog, a serial cheater. I did not seduce Patrick. I didn't have to. He showed up at my door and he started ripping my clothes off. I mean, not that it was bothering me, but the sex was completely mutual. Mutual. Sit. Sit. Which leads us to you. Greatest defender of them all.
Come on, open the door! Open the door!
Freeze, Morgan, hands in the air, turn around slow. What the hell did you guys do now, huh? Would you send somebody to get whacked here and it went wrong?
Hey, what's going on?
I found Morgan trying to gain entrance, probably on a cleanup mission.
What are you doing here?
Sam's in a room on the 10th floor, is on the phone when the lockdown happened. She said she heard shots.
You regretting your decision to stop by now that you're trapped?
Well, I would have been trapped anyway. At least now I get to enjoy the pleasure of your company.
Good smooth.
True.
I hate to admit it, but I'm really glad that it's you here and not Spinelli.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I know some people find Spinelli, how should I put it, exhausting.
Yeah.
But I guess I assume that because the two of you have a business relationship together that...
No, listen, don't get me wrong. I love Spinelli. He's been an amazing friend to me. He's just a little overbearing sometimes. He has an obsessive compulsive quality about him, and he's on this whole kick that Jason and I should have a baby.
Oh, wow. It's kind of sweet, actually, if you think about it. Can't say much for his timing, however.
Thank you. My point exactly. Jason just lost Jake. The last thing he needs to hear is this baby talk all the time.
Is Jason opposed to the idea?
No, not at all. I mean, it's just we really haven't made a concrete decision yet, you know?
Right.
It's about timing. Exactly what I said.
Yeah, well, hey.
Isn't that right?
At least you know that. You know? That's good that you know that. I mean, when Elizabeth was pregnant with Aiden, talk about bad timing, we created a child together, and in the wake, nearly destroyed Lucky's entire life.
Yeah, it's not the best way to start.
No, it's certainly not. And I was really worried about how all of those factors would affect my relationship with Aiden, if my love for him would somehow be tainted by all of those bad things.
But it wasn't.
No, it really wasn't. All the mistakes that I made with Spencer, I somehow managed to avoid repeating them with Aiden. I finally realized what it means to be a father. And what it takes to be a father. Yeah, my sons, I mean, honestly, they are truly the light of my life.
We cannot wait for outside assistance. We have to storm the conference room. There's no storming anything until the lockdown is lifted. Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing. Maximista's in that room.
You know what? You're the tech guy. Get on the computer, see if you can figure out a way around the lockdown. Dante.
Yeah, I'm here with Mac and Ronnie and Jason. What's going on?
Okay, look. I'm on the 10th floor. Lisa Niles has 4 hostages, and I'm sorry, Mac, but Robin and Maxie are 2 of them.
That crazy bitch has got my girls?
She also has Steve Weber and Patrick Drake. They're all in the conference room.
So that's where the shots came from?
Right. Yeah, Spinelli's on the hospital computer. He's trying to figure out a way to override the lockdown. What are you doing? Why are you looking at the ventilation systems? We need you on the lockdown. Come on.
How are we doing on blood?
2 bags.
Hang one and pray that this lockout is over before we're out. If this turns out to be an administrative screw-up or some sort of computer glitch, it's going to cost her her life.
Patrick Drake, I charge you with being the scum of the earth. A man who seduces women and then throws them away like they are nothing. Like we exist solely for your needs, like rag dolls with no feelings or no hearts that could break, like we should just go away quietly and when you're done with us and not bother the rest of your life. Well, as you may have noticed, I don't go away quietly.
It's the truest thing you've said since you've been...
I charge you with duplicity. You led me on. You led me to believe that you loved me and that we had a future together, but you didn't mean it. Or maybe you did in that hot second. And if so, I charge you with cowardice for going back to your stupid little house and this stupid little suburbs and your stupid little wife because something along the way scared you. And you decided to settle for safe and bland and boring.
Oh my God, Lisa, how barking mad are you? Get there!
Shut up!
Do you honestly think you are the first woman in history to be dumped? What did you expect? He was married. And any woman, I should know, I was one of them, who messes around with a married man should expect nothing less than to get their heart trampled on. That doesn't entitle you to run around here waving a gun.
Like I'm gonna take relationship advice from a slut like you.
Screw you, you loony bitch.
You're gonna apologize for that?
Go to hell.
Okay, Maxie. Say goodnight.
Spinelli!
The west and north corridors are locked down. The only access to the conference room's off the hub. Oh, great.
What's wrong?
Spinelli took off.
Her ICP is increasing. Give her 10 milligrams of dexamethasone, push stat. Include Gaza.
Don't threaten Fairfax.
Okay, everybody have enough. Sit down. You really are a moron, aren't you? Take a seat.
I
You
implore you.
hostage.
Put the gun down. Don't make things worse for yourself.
You expect me to believe that you give a rat's ass about me?
Look, you're obviously ill. I'm sure the authorities will take that into consideration as long as no one gets hurt.
What about me? What about my pain and my hurt and my humiliation? Who's going to take that into consideration?
I understand romantic disappointment. I know what it means to invest your entire soul in being into a romantic relationship that doesn't work out. The pain is excruciating, sometimes unbearable. But taking revenge on the object of your affection does not obliterate your pain.
Seriously, you expect me to take love advice from you? Ass and seat, you pathetic loser.
Oh, you can't talk to Spinelli like that. You want to talk about pathetic? Look at yourself, Lisa Niles. Hotshot surgeon. Now a hostage-taking certified whack job. You're just a jilted one-night stand with a gun in her hand. You're pathetic.
I've had enough of you.
Lisa!